Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you are having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for February 16th through the 22nd, and during that time, we'll have a waning gibbous moon, a really good time for self-reflection and rebirth, making positive changes. We'll then have the last quarter that will move us into the waxing crescent. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And that is a really good time for surrender, rest, and healing. So keep those moon energies in mind as you move through your week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Taurus, your overall message for this reading: your commitment is being tested. Okay. Let's see what the Taurus Collective has going on this week. All right. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to notice the world around you today. This could be, just synchronicities that you're looking for. Could be animals or repeating numbers. Maybe a song that you overhear, a little snippet of a conversation that you overhear. But just pay attention to, the synchronicities that are around you as the universe speaks to you in your own unique way. So there's always little clues and breadcrumbs, especially if you're working on something kind of internally, there's just messages that pop out. So just my reminder for you to pay attention to that, not only this week, but every week, but just my little weekly reminder. All right. Taurus, your commitment is being tested. Let's see what you guys have going on. All right, Knight of Wands. So commitment in the area of passion. This could be, passion in a relationship. This could also just be, passion in some area of your life where you're passionate. So, maybe work related or, some passion project that you have going on, but it looks like, there's some action. There's some action there when it comes to something that you're very passionate about. Your current situation, okay, more wands. So thinking about the future, which I'm already kind of noticing a theme. I'm new to reading to the collective. I'm used to reading one-on-one, and it's very interesting that I have certain cards that pop out, and I've noticed this here through the weeks as I've started reading in this manner that there's just sometimes there's a star of like a card, and it's kind of a general thread that goes through all the readings. So, here I'm already seeing the Two of Wands again. I've already seen it. I think it was in the Aries reading. So, this is looking towards the future, and this is looking towards the future in the ways of things that you're passionate in, things that really drive you, the things that get you out of bed in the morning at the root of your situation. More wands. This is, wow, with the wands popping out here. And again, look at the Aries reading. If you have an Aries in your life, it might be a good time to look at that reading also. These cards came out in different position, but same cards I'm seeing again. So, the three, this can be a card of travel, new ventures, something new for you that's going on, but you're definitely thinking about the future, and you're definitely, this is your card of action in the ways that, so, you need to be thinking about things that you really love and enjoy. This could be any area of your life, but, you're kind of just making moves towards, involving that more and involving yourself more in that passion. In your recent past, is the Ace of Swords. So, you could have had a recent mental breakthrough when it comes to this. And this could be, just something, for some of you, it might be something from your past that's like that, you had a breakthrough, like, oh, I used to be really passionate about that and really good at that. And maybe you've kind of let it fall by the wayside, but here comes this breakthrough, and it's really asking you to look at this and say, hey, you used to spend more time on this thing that you love, and let's get back to it. And if your commitment to that thing is being tested, that's the thing. Do you want to commit that kind of time? And maybe you haven't been giving it the time that you should have been. What is on your mind is the Queen of Cups. So as you do this, you're coming into this with kind of your emotions in check and very balanced about it, and just really knowledgeable about how this passion how this thing makes you feel. And again, this could be relationship, this could be work, this could be, just some other thing that's not related to relationship or work, something that just really get you in the moment, get you in that like the zone, the thing that you do that just makes you feel like the rest of the world melts away. I know for some people, for me it's music. Playing music, it just makes everything melt away around me. I don't think about it. For some people it's more sport. For some people it's art and drawing, so it could be some creative endeavor or physical endeavor. But you're very balanced about the thing, emotionally. And, maybe you just haven't taken the time to engage with that thing, to just kind of let yourself have those moments where you're really in the moment, if that makes sense. Looking forward here is feeling a little bit of dissatisfaction. And this could be maybe in the details of this passion, that maybe there's some reason that it has fallen away for you. And it could be as simple as just setting up the time and place to do the thing. If it's art, maybe your art studio is in a little bit of disarray or needs a little, some kind of boost to just make it a more comfortable place to do art. If it's music, it could be the same thing. It might just be a little bit about just cleaning house a little bit and letting the environment in which you participate in this passion, maybe just sprucing up that environment a little bit, changing a little bit so that it's a little more inspirational, I guess is the word I'm thinking of. So something to think about there. And your advice position is, yeah, the Emperor. This is take control. Take control of it. Take control of the thing that's giving you dissatisfaction here, and only you can take control of that to change it, and put things. This is about putting things in order. This is about kind of having that authority to stick to things, and make that list and get that thing done. But that's definitely your advice, is to take this by the reins and take control of it. What is beyond your control this week is the Page of Cups. So beyond your control is just the ability to really laugh at yourself a little bit. This is, if this is our card of a new path, and this is kind of emotionally, like take it easy. Don't get in this mindset of dissatisfaction so much that you can't just laugh at yourself. Like, some things you're just going to have to let roll off of you. So, I'm really feeling that that's beyond your control. It's just to kind of laugh at yourself a little bit as you're going through this process here. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is some grief. So, here we are with this dissatisfaction, and maybe you are trying to avoid having that turn into grief. Um, I doubt if it's your secret desire to feel like you're grieving, and this could be also that you really are literally going through some sort of grieving process, and that is the reason for these changes, and it's the reason to kind of distract yourself with something that kind of gets you out of that mindset, which is fine. I mean, we all do that. Nobody wants to kind of linger in a place of grief and sadness, and if it's something that you've been facing recently, of course you're going to turn to things that make you feel better, like, again, like art or music, or if you're an athlete, to take it doing your sport. It's just something that gets you in the moment and kind of out of your head, which makes sense to me. And your outcome position here is the Wheel of Fortune. So as you do these things, of course it's going to help you evolve into a new way of being. These are things that we all have to go through. We all have to face whatever, maybe this grief is. And it's kind of just been brought on, this feeling of passion. It kind of came in quickly. So, this little aha moment here, but let's watch this when it comes to this dissatisfaction and this grief. If you are taking control of some sort of passion to distract yourself, again, that's not a bad thing. That's fine. That could be a good thing. But take control of it and do it. It's going to evolve you, and it might move you past that grief. What's being hidden from you this week is justice. So, um, the truth of this is hidden, and again, and that's okay. It might not be, things might not be perfectly balanced for you right now. Again, if you've got some things that you're dealing with, and if your commitment's being tested, I mean, it sounds like you're kind of, in the midst of it. And maybe you don't know the truth quite yet. And you might be working all of that out to get to this place of evolvement. And, maybe we're going to look for this truth more next week than this week. So let it go again and do the thing you love this week. That's really the best advice I can give you. Do something that just makes you feel really good, makes you a little bit more lighthearted. Laugh a little this week, Taurus. Do things that make you feel good. All right, final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Taurus. Make a better choice. Make better choices. Well, we all need to do that, right? Um, yeah, I mean, for some of you, this could be, I'm not even really getting that it's relationship. Of course, it could be. Tarot's a template. It can go over anything, but I do feel like there's kind of dissatisfaction, a little bit of sadness about something. And, making better choices is definitely, like I said, have a little bit more fun. Do something that relaxes you, that puts you in the moment, that makes you feel good about things, and that is going to boost maybe these kind of feelings of being kind of down in the doldrums a little bit. Do the thing that makes you feel good. That's really that keeps coming up for me. So Taurus, I wish you the best of luck this week. I hope there's something in this reading that you can take away and use for your week that is helpful for you. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to get that kind of feedback. It helps me help you a little more. So thank you so much if you do that. Also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. That really helps my new channel, and I would appreciate that so much. Also, I do weekly readings, so come back next week. We'll see if this situation evolves or if it's something completely different for you next week. So good luck, Taurus, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.